Floaty curls, young, carefree, and just the right amount of hotness. Curls are in, and this style will flatter most face shapes. So there's two options for this look. If your hair is naturally curly, mist it with texturizing spray, it's going to curl up beautifully. I didn't have that option today, so what I decided to do was hot tong the whole head. I then sectioned each piece of the tonging into a little barrel curl. It's really easy. You just do the wave, clip the clip in, and let the hair set. One of the secrets to this sort of styling is still spraying section by section as you're going. So as you can see, I've left this top wave slightly fuller than the rest of the hair. It's been about 15 minutes since I've done this, and notice I've used little pin curl clips, and it's quite tight throughout the back. So we just take them all out, remembering it's all about having a bit of curl in the hair. We want it to look really fabulously bouncy and nice movement throughout the hair. If it was me, I might actually leave this top one in. Might make your life a little bit easier to begin with. Now we're up to the step where we're going to pull our fingers throughout the hair. I still think it's great to use the sealing serum throughout this. Not too much again. Rub it through. It just stops those little tangles on the ends. Rub it through to the mid-lengths to ends. Try not to get it onto the roots. And you can see it gives a little bit of a shine at the same time. It's perfect. Okay, so you have two options. You can either rake your fingers through, all right? But what I want to do is use my paddle brush because I don't want it to be too curly. Now at first it's going to look like I'm brushing all the curl out, which I sort of am really. So notice by brushing it out, then we go up over the head, go in the opposite direction. And that sealing serum is really giving it a nice glide throughout the hair. If it's too curly, it can actually look old-fashioned. The whole idea is to make it look youthful as well. And you can sort of see by pulling this out now, how it doesn't look as curly. But it's given me lovely volume throughout the hair. And we're getting ready to now do a little bit of an upstyle with it. Okay, so we've brushed all the hair out, most of the curl is gone, and we've turned it into a wave, which is really important. Now, I also suggest pull out this front part of the hair. It makes it a little bit hard trying to do it at home, but just pull it over the face a little bit. Remember, if your hair's fine, this is going to be a lot easier to do. If your hair is thicker, you must put some back combing in here. Because we've texturized it to begin with, notice that when we put our fingers in, it looks all beachy and wavy. The secret here is spray at the same time. And notice it's breaking up all the wave. It doesn't look old-fashioned. But as I've said before, preparation is key. Now, because that's what's making this look so great, these are going to be your pins, not a bobby pin. It's what we call a French fringe pin. When we pull this in like this, if we go up and over into the hair, it secures it into a way where it won't fall out. But if you want it tighter, which I can do, we pull this up and really pull that into the hair. That's never going to move, but that's not what we want to do today. Again, use your spray, break it up, and we're going to get to the other side now. The secret is to leave it and allow it to be a la naturelle. I'm only using about 5 pins in this style, guys. It's really, really simple. Let's have a look at the side. I've got a nice little bit of height. Notice I'm just pulling it up a little bit like that. It also secures the top as well. Okay, so the base of your work is already done. The secret here now is not to make it too high and too bridally coming around the face. So this is what you need to do. You take this part of this section here come around in a slight horseshoe shape. So I'm going to put my model's head down so you can see what I mean. And you can see how I've slightly gone on a horseshoe shape. All right? We're going to back comb it a little bit, not too much. And some more sealing serum. This is when these things really work well. Grab your hairspray again. Break it up. Use your fingers. I love this technique, like a little rake. And it's okay if you see a little bit of the teasing. It sort of looks cool. So sometimes you can have a little bit too much curl on one side and slightly straighter, but I still have some wave there. But what I want to do is grab my irons again and just smooth some of this out. Not completely. Break it up, just so it looks a little bit more modern. So we've got all the curls at the back. We don't need curls everywhere. We've got this a little bit straighter. Keep this at the nice height. Don't go making it too high. Okay, so we've done the curls. It's slightly smoother around the front. It's curly at the back. And this is what I call the floaty curls.